A page can be divided into frames using a special frame document. In this document, the frameset element replaces the body tag and contains only frame information. The element requires either the cols or rows attribute to specify the number of frames and their sizes. Both attributes accepts a comma-separated list, where the size is given in either pixels, percentage, or remaining space, which is indicated by an asterisk. The remaining space can also be divided up among multiple frames in any proportion. Also, we can change the color, size, and display of the borders. Border color sets the color of the border, and both the border and frame space attributes changes the size of the border. Frame border can be used to hide the borders, or we can remove them completely by setting the border size to 0. By default, the border is 6 pixels wide. Within the frame set, we add a number of frame elements equal to how many we have specified using the cols or rows attribute. The source attribute, which gives the location of each document, needs to be included. The frames are added from left to right and top to bottom. For each frame, we can control the scroll bars, resizing, and border display. By default, the scroll bars are displayed whenever they are needed. We can also use the scrolling attribute to force the scroll bars to be shown or not shown. The no resize attribute will prevent us from dragging the border in the browser to resize it, and the frame border attribute lets us hide the border for this individual frame. Before we can link to a frame, it needs to be given a name. Once named, we can then target the frame using the target attribute for the hyperlink. This attribute can also be applied to the base tag in order to set a default target. In addition to the frame name, there are 4 other targets that have special meanings. Blank loads the document in a new window. Self loads it in the current frame. Parent loads it into the immediate frameset parent of the current frame, and thereby removes a frameset if there is any. And finally, top removes all frames and loads the link into the full window. Lastly, the no frames element provides a way for older browsers not supporting frames to be able to view the page. It can contain an alternative page, complete with a body tag and any other elements.